I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never winked back at fireflies. Now that the stars...
So, what I got for you guys today, assuming that my former program of doing 30 minutes of dancing and then a 30-minute workshop and then an hour of dancing still works for everyone, I have a phase 4 plus 2 Foxtrot for you guys today. This is one I wrote. This is one that I just recently presented at a showcase at the ballroom I'm taking lessons at. So I had to memorize the whole dance. I know. So hopefully I will not be relying on that cue card much today.
Like your sister doing your jive by memory.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do I have someone who would be willing to help me demonstrate? All right. So we're starting in closed position, facing line of dance. And one thing that my coach is really picky about with Foxtrot, if you can manage it, is to really get into your knees. That's supposed to really help you be able to progress around the floor rather than up here. So if we're here, and we're going to start with what ballroom calls a prep step, we would probably cue it out as a side left with sway, side right, and forward, and then we're going to do a feather. And that's the intro. Part A starts with a reverse turn. In closed position. All right. Whole thing. All right. Side left, side right, and forward, feather. Reverse turn.
You're not closing on your hover band.
Okay.
No, I'm not. This is just a side step and a forward step, preparing to step outside partner, or preparing to move forward into a feather. Slow, quick, quick. And then a reverse turn, we square to closed, staying closed. And you are going to finish.
And you're not closing your feet on your feather?
No. Foxtrot does not close feet. Yeah. Yeah.
So you step later forward and then you went outside.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So, and one more time. Side right, or left. Side right, and forward, feather. Reverse turn. Slow. Quick, quick. Between the feet. Quick.
I'm not used to going in between the feet.
First half of the reverse turn stays in closed position. Let's give that much a try. I think most of this first section will be stuff that most of you can do pretty easily if you've taken phase 4 Foxtrot. So take closed position facing line of dance. Lead foot free. Side left with sway. Go. Side right and forward. Feather. Reverse turn. 3-step. Half natural. Closed impetus. Feather finish. Telemark to semi. In and out runs. There you go. And that's the first half of part A. Easier when you keep it going? No. Question?
Do the music to be expressed.
Do the music. Okay.
You hear on it.
So if I show this to you, I have no control. I'll just hit play. So if I do this for you, you can hear it has a strong-ish beat. Kind of starts out soft, but it gets stronger the more you do it. So if I do this by myself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, reverse turn.
I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never went back at
Half natural. Close and miss.
Feather
finish. Telemark. In and out runs.
I never went in for
And that's the first half of Aria.
for candlelight on the mistletoe. Now
That help there?
let the to see the light.
Yeah, so it's a one measure weight. This is actually a song that I got from Randy Prescott because 4 years ago at ICVA, he wrote a phase 6 to this same song. And I decided I liked the song and I was going to write a phase 4. So, but I kept some of the same sequences, particularly in part B, because I felt that was easier than the phase 6 stuff was. So let's try this with music. And I'm going to turn the twin on. Maybe. Oh, that would probably help if I plugged the sensor. Side left with sway, side right and forward, feather, reverse turn,
I never cared much for
3 steps, half natural, close impetus, feather finish, telemark to semi, in and out runs, promenade. That looked pretty good. Any questions? You think you got it? Want to do it one more time? That much?
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
So, Leo, one question.
Yes.
Sway left, sway right.
Yeah.
You have the lead foot, you step forward on the lead.
Step forward on your lead foot,
Okay.
and then the feathers with your trail foot. And then reverse. Okay. So let's try that much again. I'm trying to work through it's a fairly short dance because it's only 2 minutes long. So you get part A one time, then you get to do part B twice, and then there's an ending. So it's pretty short. But I'm trying to work through it relatively slow. So here we go. Side left with sway, side right and forward, feather, reverse turn,
I never cared much for
3 steps, half natural, close impetus, feather finish, telemark to semi, in and out runs, promenade weave. That looked pretty good. From what I saw, Mike, that looked fun. I should have put my sensor away. So, the second part of part A starts with a promenade weave, which I think most of you know, you started to do it. So, if we're in semi-closed, trail and foot is free. Then we do our weave. It's slow, quick, which is standard timing for Foxtrot. And then the second half, you add an extra step to the end of your normal weave 6. So it becomes 4 quicks. Quick. That's your promenade weave. So let's do that much again. Promenade weave. Promenade weave. quick, quick. From here, 3-step, curved feather. This is a phase 5 figure. Why it's phase 5, I don't know, because it's relatively easy. It's just 3 curving steps out to the wall, ending in banjo, because all feathers end in banjo. And then back feather, back, 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 feather finish, to line the wall, and a change of direction. Slow, slow. And that's the end of part A. Yeah, it's all basic. Part A is pretty basic. So let's show it again on this side. From the promenade weave. So we got trail foot free, promenade weave. Quick 3-step. Curved feather. Back feather. Feather finish. Change of direction. All right, let's give that a try. Semi-closed, trail foot free, promenade weave, go. 3-step, curved feather, back feather, feather finish, change of direction. There we go, that looked pretty good. One more time. Semi-closed. Trail foot free. Promenade weave. Go. 3-step. Curved feather. Back feather. Feather finish. Change of direction. Telemark to semi. And then stop there. That's where funky stuff starts. Funky stuff. So let's try that part with music. From the promenade weave. So take semi-closed position, trail foot free. Actually, you're going to start in and out runs. In and out runs. Promenade weave, 3-step, curved feather, back feather, feather finish, change of direction, telemark to semi. Lady and type. All right, pretty good. Whenever you do a feather of any sort, Jerry, it ends in banjo position. So, get him to lead you to banjo. Yeah.
Any feathers, whether it's
Any-
going forward or backward or
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what direction it's going, feather means banjo. So, which banjo does not exist in ballroom. That is a round dance term. So, they would call it dancing outside partner. So, yeah. So let's try that again from the in and out runs. So you're semi-closed diagonally out, trail foot free.
Now that the stars are in your eyes,
In and out runs. Promenade weave, 3-step, curved feather, back feather, feather finish, change of direction, telemark to semi. Lady and type turn man to the skater song right there. That's where the funky stuff starts. Let's go from the very beginning. Closed position line of dance. One measure weight, lead foot free. Side left with sway, side right and forward, feather, reverse turn,
I never cared much for
3 steps, half natural, close impetus, feather finish, telemark to semi, in and out runs, promenade weave, 3-step, curve feather, back feather, feather finish, change of direction, telemark to semi. Lady inside turn. That looked pretty good. That looked pretty good. So, part B, this is where I stole from Randy. So, if I can borrow you, Fonda. Don't you wish Deanna was still here? So, we're in closed position. We do our telemark to semi. Now, next cue, lady inside turn, man into to skaters, shadows, skaters, whatever. So, we're both going to step through. I'm raising this hand. It's going to come between our faces. She's essentially starting with that first step we already took, a roll 3, and I'm joining her on the last step. And we end in skater's shadow position. Kind of diagonal wall. So, so let's do that part again. Semi-close. Inside turn, lady inside turn, man into the skaters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do what Randy called a switching vine 4. I just keep it as front vine 4. What the switching part means is as we do the vine, I'm switching her from one side of me to the other with open arms. So footwork for both of us is front, side, behind, side.
So I just have to do a thing and you're going to do your thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're doing the same footwork. So we're here, trail-footed or right foot free. Well, man's trail, her lead. Front vine 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to do arm side, you can. You don't have to. Then we're going to do a shadow cross pivot. So we're doing a man's cross pivot, and we're going to end like this. We're going to end in left shadow. So 1, 2, 3. Keep her in front of you. Then we're going to do that front vine 4 again, facing center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do a shadow cross hover. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's basically for the man, that cross hover is 3 forward steps, and you're leading her across. So I'm trying to figure that out. I got lost. Left foot is free. We lost Joanne as well. So we're here. We have a left foot free. We're going to do our shadow cross hover. So she is doing forward, forward, rise, and step out. Yeah. And we're back in shadow. And we're going to do monkey walks. So we're going to sweep this foot out and point and step, sweep and step. Feather, ladies in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the first half of part B. Piece of cake, right? Basically, all of that I stole from Randy. So
we look at me on Tuesday, hey, we need to learn this one.
Yeah, you guys can learn the phase 6 with him. Or that one's part.
We weren't ever learned so.
What was that one?
I don't know, I don't remember. It was at a workshop.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking. We're doing the whole thing. the telemark. Telemark to semi. Lady inside turn, man into the skaters. Front vine 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shadow cross pivot to left skaters. Front vine 4. 2, 3. Cross hover. Monkey walks with the right foot. Feather lays in 4. These are the second time. Try it within now.
I think that monkey walk should have been left foot, shouldn't it?
Right foot.
No, it was my foot, I was the wrong foot.
Yeah, right foot.
Okay, come on.
So, take close position, facing diagonal center. Lead foot free. Telemark to semi. Lady inside turn, man into the skaters. Okay, we need to work on that. Ladies are turning left face, inside turn, between your faces. So, trail foot free, semi-closed. Lady inside turn, man into to skaters, so. And everyone has a right foot free. Front vine 4. Shadow cross pivot to left skaters. Front vine 4. Shadow cross hover, diagonal center. Monkey walks, the right foot. Feather lays in 4. 2, 3, 4. All right. Try it again. Close, line and center. Telemark to semi, go. Lady inside turn, man into the skaters. Front vine 4. Shadow cross pivot to left skaters. Front vine 4. Shadow cross hover. Monkey walks. Feather lays in 4. Reverse wave. All right. Is that starting to make a bit of sense? A little bit. Do it again next week and it'll start. Side left was. So yeah, we'll be working on this for a few weeks. So.
We're done now?
No. We're gonna do music. We're gonna do that piece with music, and then hopefully add it to the beginning, and then take a break. So close position, line and center, starting with the telemark.
Now when you turn, let go.
Change of direction. Telemark to semi. Lady inside turn man to the skaters. Front vine 4. Shadow cross pivot left skaters. Front vine 4. Shadow cross hover. Monkey walks. Feather lady 4. Reverse wave. Impetus to semi. Promenade weave. 3 step. Natural hover cross. Telemark to semi. Lady inside turn man into skaters. Front vine 4. Shadow cross pivot left skaters. Front vine 4. Shadow cross hover. Monkey walks. Okay. That definitely needs work. Let's try from the beginning and then we'll take a break. Okay? Close position. Line and dance. 1 measure right. Lead foot free. Side left with a sway. Side right and forward. Feather. Reverse turn.
I never cared much for
3 steps. Half natural. Closed impetus. Feather finish. Telemark to semi. In and out runs. Promenade weave. 3 step. Curve feather. Back feather. Feather finish. change of direction, telemark to semi. Lady inside turn man to skaters, front line 4. Shadow cross pivot left skaters, front line 4. Shadow cross upper, monkey walks. Feather lady 4, reverse wave. Impetus to semi, promenade weave. 3-step, natural hover cross. Telemark to semi. Lady inside turn attitude skaters, front line 4. Shadow cross pivot left skaters, front line 4. Shadow cross hover, monkey walks. Feather lady 4, reverse wave. Impetus to semi, promenade weave. 3-step, natural hover cross. Reverse turn and half. Stop right there. That looked closer. Looked closer. We'll keep working on that next week.